Okay. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Okay, let me just type in the subject and comment. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Let me see if I can see my own live. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So, hi, everyone. So, thank you all for tuning in. So, we are going to go ahead and close the meeting. Let me turn this volume down. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to watch it, my live on my phone. So, if you guys have any questions, I can see it. So, pardon me. Thank you for tuning in. Please announce yourself, introduce yourself, say hi. Also, please feel free to share. So, I am Deidre Cromartie, and I am a public relations specialist. And we are going to be talking about 3 ways to maximize your press coverage. So, this is what you do once you've secured the press. And just, I want to talk about things that you can do to really get the most bang for your buck in terms of the coverage that you've already received. Okay. So again, if you're just coming in, feel free to introduce yourself. We are going to go ahead and get started. So yes, if you are interested, hi. If you are interested in learning more about PR, please feel free to sign up for my email list. So you can click the link on my bio if you're on IG, and if you're on Facebook, you can just click the link in the description box. So, media coverage takes many forms, and so it could be in the form of you getting featured in a magazine. It could be a nationally secured uh, press outlet. It could be a product review if you have a product, or you can be included in a business journal or a music publication. Just really depending on what you do, it will change. But there are various forms in terms of how you can secure press. My notes going off. Okay. So regardless of the medium or the outlet, there's nothing quite like a media coverage and the feeling of just securing that press coverage. So whether you are featured in a magazine, like I previously said, or if you're clicking on a link to find that your the interview that you conducted is being highlighted in Excel Nicole or Blabby or Black Enterprise or what have you, whatever that dream publication is for you. Um, but while there is that feeling and sometimes pride, it doesn't just happen sometimes. Most of the time, it doesn't just happen. Either someone had to, hey, you either had to pitch yourself or you had a publicist pitch you for that publication. Or if you are lucky, you might have just secured the feature, which is all great. But what I think the most common misconception that people make is that press is a one and done thing. Press is a one and done thing, okay? So, and that's a very common mistake. So you're not done once you secure their press coverage. Hey, Jalen, you're not done. And I think a lot of entrepreneurs think that, and they just think, okay, I got the press coverage. Okay, now what do I do? Right. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So again, I cannot stress, like, once you secure that press coverage, the job is not over. So either your publicist should do this or you should do this. Okay. So your coverage, your media coverage should be used in your own and paid promotion, as well as your sales content and your relationship building. So if you're not leveraging your media coverage in other ways after it's published, you're missing out on a valuable marketing and sales tool that shows your credibility in your brand. Okay? So I'm going to say that one more time. If you're not leveraging media coverage as a sales if you're not using media coverage as in your own and paid promotion, as well as your sales and relationship building, you're missing out on a valuable opportunity as a tool that can be used to show your credibility. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share 3 easy ways for you to get additional value from the press coverage secured by your publicist. Okay, so tip number 1, you should obviously share it on social media. So all your social media coverage should be shared through your social media channels. So it's important to keep the strengths of each platform in mind. So for example, with Twitter, it being a popular tool that a lot of journalists use, you want to be able to share a trackable link. So you want to use like a bit.ly to see like how many people have clicked on it, right? And then that way you can measure also, again, how many people clicked on it, but you can also tag the editor to show their appreciation. Okay. Number 2, so you can include it or showcase it as a blog roundup. So one area that a lot of business owners forget is that the value of repurposing media coverage through their blog or their newsletter as well. So creating a roundup post not only revisits positive coverage, but also promotion of it can also mean that also readers who may have missed your coverage the first time will have another chance to read it. So you should be doing this on your company website. Hey, oh, you guys can't hear me? No? On Instagram? Hello? Okay. You can't hear me. Can anybody else hear me on Instagram? I'm going to keep going. If no one else can hear me, I'll come back on Instagram and I'll do it again. But so you're basically trying to recoup some of the people that may have missed your coverage. Okay. Oh, you can. Okay. So I'll repeat tip number 2, and I'll do a recap at the end. So you want to include it on your blog, your company blog, or your site, the coverage, as well as your newsletter, because these are opportunities for you to get people that didn't read it a chance to read it. Okay. That's great. I'm glad you can hear me. So the coverage roundup should outline between 1 and 3 pieces of coverage that you received. So this would be ideal if you're doing a press campaign. If you're not and you only got one piece of coverage, that's totally fine as well. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just going to plug this home because it keeps going in and out. And then the goal would be to do this like once a month, and you can do the same thing in your newsletter as well if you don't have it. If you don't have a company blog, but I suggest that you at least have something or a press page or something to maximize or showcase the press that you've secured. Number 3, so you want to leverage it for sales prospects follow-up. So earned media coverage is a strong follow-up touch point for your team or you. If you're a solopreneur, you don't have a team. So articles by third-party sources show credibility for the brand, validation of your product or service, and it builds trust. Okay. So if there's a target that you haven't touched in a while in terms of like your sales, the press coverage that you might have secured may just give them the leverage that you need, with also providing valuable information. Okay. So let me check. I'm going to check to see if I have any questions. Please feel free to share this out. Invite some people to it. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Sharisa, for sharing too. So I'm going to go ahead and do a recap. So tip number 1, you want to share it as media coverage. So depending on what outlet you share it on, it may be different. So if you do it on Twitter, you should tag whatever platform you're sharing on. You should definitely tag the journalist, but I would share it on each of your different platforms. So LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then depending on what that platform is, it may be different. Okay, what you tweak in terms of like how you're sharing it, but just keep that in mind. Number 2 is to showcase it in either like a blog roundup and also your news list. Okay, your news list. Sorry guys, I went out on Instagram. And then number 3 is to leverage it for sales, for prospecting, okay, prospect follow-ups. So if you enjoyed my tips, make sure you guys sign up for my email list. So I definitely have a few resources that you could use to help gain more knowledge and understanding about PR and how you can use it for your business and brand. And then also, if you are in the market for a publicist, please feel free to sign up for a consultation. Does anybody have any questions? And thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry, IG, that was a little rocky. So I'm gonna see if the sound is okay. I'm gonna see if the sound is okay for me to upload it. Hey, Senator Parker. I'm gonna see if it's okay, and if it is, I will repost it on my IGTV. If not, I will go ahead and I'll do another live later tonight. But okay, all right. So if you guys don't have anything, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you later. Bye.